I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm kind of bored. I'm just kind of sitting here. I could start a warm-up. Could. Hope you all got. Oh my gosh. Hope all of you guys are having a good one today. Had to sound really robotic right there. Jeez. You still use a ballpoint pen for drawbox? What? Is that how you make those like very subtle like underlines? Also, yeah, shout out to you guys for being here like so early in the stream, like what, 30 minutes early? Ridiculous. It'd be unfair if I did the first, but just saying. All the stream, you can access the stream chat around 7, or I usually make the next stream for the day about like 10-20 minutes after the stream, so just saying if you want if you want an early start. We're just hanging out. Have you seen that one meme where it was like XQC's chat versus, what is it? Oh my gosh. Ludwig? Or was it Germa? I think it was Ludwig. And like Ludwig went and like XQC's like AFK chat or whatever it's called, like the, you know, post stream after stream chat was like 2 times faster than Ludwig's like during stream chat. My fine liners dried out, can't be bothered to get more. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, I'd say like the only difference is just, you know, how you have to hold the pen and value. And since, you know, you're not really going for the official critique, it's fine, you know. In fact, I would really love to do some of these assignments with ballpoint, just to get that value in there. And I just love the texture. Oh, geez. Seems like even mine, actually, I have like almost a full set left, but I usually like having quite a few to spare. I think it's time for all of us to get a new pack. Head to drawbox.com/ I actually don't know if there's a be a sellout. Hey, I'll sell out for Drawbox. That's about it. Oh, and Hybrid Calisthenics. Yes. Shout out Hybrid Calisthenics. For 2 years-ish? What did you have? Or just like the entire pack? Because I couldn't imagine you can make a single fine liner last more than a year. Yeah, I know, right? We're all hooked. We're all addicted. That's how uncomfy gets you. I forgot to, I've been really trying to be very studious with my flashcards. I have like a couple hundred flashcards total, and I made little boxes for them, and I forgot to do it today. I really need to build that habit better. Yeah. Microns and Faber-Castell. I love it. It's okay. We figured out how do we pronounce it. I need to make sure. Because I always, it's Windsor. Oh no, Windsor and Newton are my favorite pencils, but how to pronounce Faber-Castell. Okay, cool. That is Faber. So okay, also Statler. Is it Statler? Statler. Stetler. Interesting. It's not Stetler. Statler. It's Stetler. Oh my gosh, the views just peaked. That's weird. I'm gonna ask for a ton of pens this Christmas. It's gonna be great. Same here. Even though I'm an adult and I pay for most of my things. I'm going to go to Sampa. I'm going to ask. Sampa, can I have a pin for Christmas? Sampa, please. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Vine Sauce. It's my bad. Anyways, hello everybody. What a great way to start off stream. Hello everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's currently 7:30. Oh my gosh, it's 10:10 today. That's cool. But it's not 10 o'clock. It's 7:30 p.m. As we usually do it. It is what, Thursday. Oh Jesus. I have so much to do before next week. It sucks. But regardless, we're going to have some fun now, and we're going to work on our Caracara construction today. But before all of that, oh man, it's almost cold enough in my room to get to start wearing hoodies. I'm addicted to this game called Emphatic Refantasio. I think it's gonna win JRPG of the year. Might not see me for months. You're right. Let me look at this real quick. I want to see. I think you've talked about this, and I've seen pictures. But let's see. Emphatic Fantasio. Fantasio, kind of like ReZero. Interesting. Oh wait, no, this is the one you showed me. Yes, I do remember this. You showed me the trailer for this, and the UI was like, it's made by the same people with Persona, and it looks just as good to boot. Very cool, very nice. Cool. Okay. Sorry, I was lurking in the Drawbox Discord chats. Running low on paper, not good. Ugh, steal some. Go and steal. No, don't steal. Thankfully, I'd say like of art supplies, printer paper is, other than like the big pencils or the pencils, I have like an entire pack of these for like $2. I think they're like, I think I remember it just being crazy cheap, so much so that I just bought 2 packs of these. Like this, and then if you steal printer paper, okay, do not steal. But what you can do is you can go to your local library and legit just ask for printer paper, and they'd probably give it to you. This, I got a pack of 500 for $20 that lasted me over a year. So you math that however you want. I would say it's, but you could get like a block of Amazon Basics printing paper for like $5, and then these are free. You know, so anyways. People are calling it the Baldur's Gates of JRPG. Farm game, but it looks good. my guy's high out of his mind now. Okay, let's set our timer and get to it tonight. Also, Kat, hope that the it looks like I can't remember their name, but that person who is like notorious in Drawbox. Not notorious, that's like a weird way of saying it. But this person's like all over Drawbox, giving people tons of actual like crazy helpful advice. I don't know their name, it starts with a C. But they're like great at textures, and they've been helping everyone out. I just realized I need to move my chat over. What am I doing? Guys, worst streamer of the year award. Should we do a... Oh no, that's a bit parasocial, and you know how I am about not encouraging parasocial behavior on this channel. But oh my gosh, dang it. Oh, sorry, my tabs are all messed up. We could do like Chatter of the Year award. That's a bad idea because it's very much parasocial, but let's see what's going on. Too cooked. I get a 500 pack for $10 that lasted me 3 months. 3 months? What are you doing? What are you doing with all that paper? Hey, shout out. Now that I think about it though, you did complete Drawbox much faster than I. So all that paper was put to good use. Now this is almost not 90 degrees, which is dangerous. Yeah, Chef Tonk, yeah. 500 pack of paper lasted me almost a month. I used too much of it. But hope you use it all. Dazzling, you wizard, you. What are you doing, just tossing out the window? Notes and squiggles, shout out. Yikes, what are my lines doing today? I'm in a bit too, I find whenever I'm in a good mood, my lines are shakier. So I need to be in a bad mood, guys. Start reminding me of schoolwork. Remind me of my grades I got on my midterms. Remind me of the job market. Oh, okay, that put me in a bad mood. That was it, right there. Oh, I need to apply for jobs. I need to apply for so many jobs. You know what, stream canceled. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I have to do that over this weekend. I have to get like maybe 30. My goal is 30 applications, or 20. Be conservative, 20 applications this weekend, and then the next week another 20. AI isn't that detrimental to my mood. As manual breathing. My roommate came down, I think it was either today or yesterday, and he was like, I took psychological damage. I was like, what, manual breathing? Forbidden words. If I could ban words from the stream, I may ban that. Okay, now our lines are back in it. Jeez, that was a really good set of lines right there. The winter weather is coming. I feel it every day, just a tiny bit more. And I'm gonna sound crazy when I say this, but it smells like fall or winter. Like it's starting, the smells in the air are starting to change. Smelly smells. And I don't know why, it always puts me in a mood. Not necessarily happy. Not necessarily sad or melancholic either. It's just a strange mood. It's crazy to think I have less than 8 weeks in my semester left too. Like I'm slightly over the halfway point, and that scares me to death. It is a bit encouraging because like I only have that many weeks left, but at the same time. Hey, what's up, Pinku? How's it going? It's been a minute. Huge, thank you for stopping by. See, this line is a bit lower than I anticipated. We're gonna need it, and things are going actually quite well. I hope they are for you. Let us know if you have any awesome video projects you're working on. If you want us to go check out. What's up, cat? Sorry, I had to do the bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, also I introduced my roommates to the shark today. My new fixation, the shark. Yeah. I didn't have time to draw that shark today, even though I really wanted to. Revising chapter 1 a little tonight, so it should be back up this week. Interesting. I'm gonna do a video explaining what I'm doing my manga. Do the shark for the next 50%. That would be fun. I think we need to finish our Fury drawing. Or if I have the time, I may do the Fury drawing on my own. Manga is for the benefit of others. Why you're doing your manga. Gotcha. How would you say your manga benefits others? Why did I do that? That was rough. Gotcha. However, any good point, I'd say, can be, if you truly, it's the Feynman technique, right? If you can explain a very complex thing in more simple terms, then you truly understand it. That's the goal with all the scripts I write, even though I only have one video out, is to be able to explain all the concepts in the video, both at a, very introductory level, and then, break it down into its more refined pieces, so people can absorb it at whatever level they need / in its entirety. Well, that's so real, Pinku. Very, very nice. Gotcha. Gonna have addendums and such. because I get to sleep in tomorrow. Yay. I think. I need to double check. Basically doing to help spread God's teachings in a way that's open to anyone of any religion or no religion, as I realize most people aren't open or flex only with religion. I'm Catholic. Oh, very cool. Well, I'm glad you can find a way to express your beliefs in such a manner. That's very cool. I have the power of God and anime on my side. I love it. Those that aren't flexible with religions, gotcha. Yeah, I know it's long, but worth it, and I shall make millions of Zoro fan arts. I love it. I love it a lot. Speaking of One Piece, Cat, are you you're really good. Cat, what episode are you on of One Piece? Pinku can't wait until you what is it? Until you're on like episode, what, 700? Is 700 or 800 whole cake? I think it's 700. Threw in the towel with Reishu memes. In what way? Episode 99! Occasional Reishu jokes may still exist though, shout out. Whole Cake Island's like 720, gotcha. Yeah. Whole Cake is probably one of my favorites of the newest. Not to sport any Reishu fandom, but you know. It had the same vibe as Eni's Lobby, and that to me, you know, it was like, you know that scene in Ratatouille with like, whatever the reviewer, like, eating the Ratatouille and like being transported back in time? That was like me watching Whole Cake. Oh my gosh, and Luffy's fight with, what's his name, Katakuri. Katakuri is goated. It was a bit of a boring fight at times, because I felt like it was just the classic One Piece, like some scenes were drawn out for too long, but I still loved it. We try, thank you. Today, I'm not trying to be facetious, but today I am feeling a little bit too silly, a little bit too off. See, which means we need to ghost more. Reishu has been ongoing meme with me for 5-6 years. I've overhyped her and took the waifu joke a little too far to get right. So to get right with God, I decided to chill with Reishu obsession. I still like her design. Okay, cool. Yeah, Katakuri was, but man, I do love the like honor among not really thieves in this case, but you know. Honor among warriors, I guess. Mera fruit. What is the Mera fruit? Let's see. Mera fruit. Oh, okay, just the, okay, that's the fire fruit. Gotcha. Yep. Ace. Hey, Pinku, no spoilers. Be careful. Cat. Fake fan, yeah. Be careful. We have to, like, I'm trying my best not to spoil anything for Cat. I'm trying my absolute hardest. But yeah, so yeah, what is episode 99? Episode 99. Okay, so this is like Ace is hanging out with Luffy. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, Katakuri and donuts, I forgot. Yeah. See, I'm no longer a fake fan. I get it. Donuts. That was probably the most cursed English dub. I did watch a lot of One Piece in dub, but I've switched to sub. Uh-oh, this pin is like dying. There we go, yeah, exactly. So I can get on Katakuri's good side. Even though he'd probably kill me if I knew about his secret. Kavel, Babble. Rip ghosting with ghosting pin. You know that scene in Vinland where Thorfinn like is in hell and can see all the people he's killed as like surrounded? That's gonna be with me with pins. Duncan. I've heard so much about Duncan. I've never had it. I guess it's just like not my part of the country where it's like super popular, which is, it's only really popular in like the northeast, I guess. I actually don't know. I have no frame of reference. But I've heard good things. What's the really popular one in also, I'm just not a coffee person. I couldn't tell you the last time I've been to a Starbucks. What's the one? Tim Hortons? Is that it? Or that's not really a coffee shop though, right? Or is it? Kavel does not run on Duncan. Haven't had it in a while. Gotcha. Alrighty, so everybody, pull out. If guys, okay, I'm gonna tell you now. If we ever get to the point where we're doing in Canada, yeah, okay, yeah. If we ever get to the point where we're doing merch, I'm going to have a water bottle. And I want to, actually no, okay, here's my thing. If we ever do merch, I want to partner with Monterey Bay Aquarium to make water bottles with both of our logos on it. Because Monterey Bay Aquarium, if you don't know, has a YouTube channel that has a radio where they like play aquarium footage with like actually fun music behind it, like usually lo-fi or chill hop. And donut water bottle. Wonder how that'd work. Would it be like the flask or anyways? I want to partner with them so the money goes to Monterey Bay Aquarium for all the amazing sea life. Especially because we're just drawing so much of it in lesson 5, right? From the Caracara, technically, you know, to like the gulls to all the shrimp and actually we haven't done much fish. I feel like a lot of our birds have been no, the harpy isn't seafaring. Maybe that's just all in my head. Maybe it's just I really want to partner with Monterey Bay Aquarium. But yeah, I think that'd be like such a fun partnership because more water bottles, more metal water bottles not only encourages you guys to drink more water because you know you can only put water in a water bottle or else it breaks, right? But it also gets rid of plastic, which is like so huge. My sister has an obsession with plastic water bottles. She drinks like 2 of them a day, and I've been fighting with her on it. And she's like, it tastes different. Yeah, it tastes different. It tastes like chemicals. Drink water, and the good kind, not the... So yeah, that's my rant for today. Please guys, drink your water, treat yourself right, eat well. I'm gonna take a quick sip of my water, and then we're gonna hop into our construction. If you put applesauce in your water bottles, guys, if you put applesauce in your Monterey Bay Aquarium Kavel, ex-Kavel branded water bottles, you will explode. You will spontaneously combust. There were like the moment any applesauce touches the bottom of that, you will perish. As easy as that. Anyways, jeez, that's violent. I apologize. Is that what the Canadians do? Ever since I joined Drawbox in the drawing community, I'd say a majority of my Discord friends are from Canada. Like an overall, or like even ones I've met on the side. It's weird. You will turn into a donut. The curse of the water bottle. Anyways, so here is our beautiful Caracara that we also let's set the hour timer. Boom, boom, boom. Yay. You're not Canadian? Well, there you go. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy. I don't know why. I don't know why there's like a lot of my viewer in the past when I had like less viewers. A lot of the percentage was Canadian, which was interesting. You know, I don't know what compels that. Maybe the I don't know. I was gonna be like maybe the housing crisis creates more artists, but that's just mean and untrue. Humans are technically donuts if you think about it. Yeah, I don't want to think about it though. But yeah, that is very true. Anyways, Caracara time. No more human donuts. Oh, that sounds so gross. Oh. What did Jerma say? Mods put in emote only. Emote only right now for like 30 minutes. Nah. I'm gonna go do the dishes, so I'm gonna listen to a video, but good luck, man. Hey, thank you, have fun. Really good to hear that your channel's going in such a powerful direction, and I hope it goes well for you. And your newest video, shout out, can't wait to see it. And with that, Pinky will leave, so everyone say mean things about Pinky. Not kidding. What a goat, we love him. And I'm gonna say it's a rare occasion, but like our weekly occurrence of Pinku, we always love it. So yeah, here's our Caracara. Yesterday we did make an attempt. I wasn't too happy with the torso, and it was the final straw. Actually, we're gonna put this in our review journal when we're done, and we have to do some of the review journal for the laughing goal as well, which is we just need, this has popped up at least 2 other times in my other constructions. We have a solid form, and for some odd reason we feel the need to now like make things appear as they are in the image entirely, but that's false. We need to obey the forms we put on the page. So even if we put it on the page and it's not going to look exactly the same, it's okay. Sure, we do want, I personally am pushing my observational skills to the max. I really want it to look a lot like the bird, not just a Caracara, but this specific Caracara. But I shouldn't do that at a sacrifice for my understanding of 3D space, because then it just looks bad already, right? Like, if 3D forms are consistent in the sense that they operate together well in 3D space, that's good. If I now try to make it look more like the image at the expense of 3D space, well, guess what? If your drawing doesn't look good in 3D space, it's not going to really look good in general, right? Yeah, it doesn't look convincing, or I'm not going to say it looks good in general, but it doesn't look convincingly 3D, right? I keep saying right. I apologize. Yeah, there, see. But yeah, so our goal is 3D. Observational and reference and plumb lines is secondary, only to assist us to put things in the right place. Cool. Okay. So, Caracara, not really much else to say. I'm gonna make another attempt today. We want this slender, longer form. Head is quite small. We have about 2 over here for the head, 1.5 down here for the length, height. This one goes out about 3 heads. 1, 2, 3. Yep. However, based on the orientation of this, right? Because I think what happened last time is we pitted it too close, like the center line was right here, which made it feel like it was okay. That's not what I wanted. It was facing towards us more, which then made this degree get larger, right? Which caused it to go back like this. But we tried drawing it like this, which denied our understanding of 3D space, or you know how we establish 3D space on the paper. So, yeah, and I think it's really cool that we're to the point of our art education where we can say, okay, well, moving this line to here will make this degree larger. Like, the fact that we can understand that is a really cool benefit. Just realization, I guess, of our art journey, right? So we're gonna pop this up into the top right of the screen. Bam. Sorry, that was a bit delayed. I have a headache. I'm gonna take some headache medicine real quick. I muted myself really fast there. I'm gonna take some headache medicine really quickly, guys. It's been pretty bad today. I don't know why. I've been getting a lot of headaches recently. Who knows why? But yeah, I'm gonna take some medicine real quick and then we're gonna get back to it. I wasn't sure. I should have probably put it on the BRB screen. I wasn't sure if acetaminophen, like 500 milligrams of acetaminophen or naproxen sodium was stronger. So I went with the acetaminophen, but I want the less strong version. You know, it's just a headache. But yeah, but we'll see. Anyways, take drugs. Don't take drugs. Don't do drugs. Do prescribed medications, or medications given or recommended by professionals only, everybody. Acetaminophen is dangerous. But if your doctor gives it to you. Drink water! Yes, drink water as well. Drinking water also helps with headaches. However, I'm drinking plenty of water today. In fact, I'm going to wager I drank more water than all of you combined. And if you want to fight me on that, then you got to drink water. I don't want that to be my, like, the reason this channel is known. Like, some 16-year-old drinks too much water because a streamer tells them to and dies. There's a lot of death on this stream tonight. I apologize, but yeah, let's everything in moderation, right? Anyway, sorry, I don't know why I'm being so morbid today. Headaches and morbidness. So yeah, let's get to it. I wasn't really happy with my warm-up earlier today. I think it's because I'm yapping a lot and quite distracted, but we're still gonna go for it. So we want our torso to exist kind of here on the page, and our head up here. In fact, I'm going to help myself out. This is cheating a little bit, not a lot, but it's just gonna help me gauge things. Because I keep like wanting to put the head like really smaller than it actually is. Drinks 2 bathtubs worth of water in one stream, and I'll make it 3 if you guys don't believe me. So we have our most central form, which is the torso angled. It's thinner than we'd expect, and it's actually, we want it to be a lower degree than we want because for the scapulars, yeah? Scapular, I think it's the name of it. The scapulars, and then we have that one thing on the back. I can't remember what it's called. It's like, it's not the mane, but it's something like that. Sorry guys, I'm drinking lemonade. Cat. Come on, cat. You think this is a joke? You think this... I had some lemonade today. It was pretty good. I realized I could have gotten black tea instead, and I was like, oh man, why did I do that? And that was the most enjoyable part of my day. So there you go. Bill's water, true. However, it has lots of sugar, but that's okay. It has vitamin C in it, which is very good. So I'm just trying to make sure that if we fit 4 heads down here, that's fine. The height isn't really the issue on this drawing, it's the scale. Because we want to fit 7 heads. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna need a really tiny head to make this all possible. We said it's okay if we cut off some of the back tails, the the tail feathers, or the very like elongated wing feathers. That's fine. We just want to believe our form. So we're gonna have to go quite small here, about like this. Okay, maybe a bit bigger. It's a bit rough. We want to be pretty close to the edge of the page here. And then we know our head, about 1/4 of the head, barely that actually, spills over the torso. So let's get this on the page first before we keep yapping. A bit oblate, but I think it's okay for now. Probably should have tilted it a bit more, but whatever. And then we want our head. Our head's going to overlap the top of this, so if we had our center line... And I know I've yapped a lot about how we want to see the center line on the back. But this one I'm moving very far away. So then we would have our head and a union there. And then this is about 1.5 heads tall, I believe. That was our measurement. At this point, it's okay to use our scale. It's actually practically 2. Good. Because that was about how much we nether. So about half of this placed right here. We can maybe go a bit larger. I'd be okay with that. And the actual skull, let me stop looking at this, it's a bit distracting. Cool. This line feels like a fluke line, but it's actually correct. And we want to be hovering off of this a tiny bit because we have that like whoosh form from the feathers. Is it just me, or is that head like way too big? I think we stick with it though. And then we have this line, which remember is going to be down a bit because we're looking down. think we might have overlapped it a bit too much. We're about to see. And then we have the neck, where it connects to the neck. What am I doing? This is terrible. What am I was not obeying the surface here at all. It should have been something like this. Or even a more narrow degree. Well, that's unfortunate. Yikes. That's rough. Alright. Just realized I need to move my backpack as well. Unfortunate position for it. So yeah, more of the head, more of the skull is off the torso form. My brain's having troubles tonight. My very tiny brain. All right. It was a bit too forward, but we're gonna. We're gonna stick with it though. There's no reason not to. And now we have our head. I see this a lot more in 3D now. Wow, Kavel did a lot better when he stopped yapping. Our head is gonna exist. It's a little bit further back than I wanted, but I think this is actually okay. Quite so. Looking down a bit. Face is more exposed, I think, than I'd like to. Because even though that brow is right there, our brow is going to come around. So like if we have this line right here, means this is going to bridge outwards, which means we're going to see this exposed part of the face less. So. Yeah, not totally inspired by it, but we'll live. And now we have, so we have the chest right here. It is a worry of mine that this chest was a bit too broad. It's a bit too big. What's up, Bryce? How's it going? Big chilling, I presume. I hope. Yeah, so we'll get a because we're gonna have that tuft. We have that like whole fan basically here that connects to where the neck will be. I think that's a bit too close. It should have been larger. But we'll stick with it for now. And so yeah, we have our backpack over here. Oh yeah, that does look a bit weird. It should have definitely swayed more down there. We have our backpack. Or not our backpack, sorry, our so we have 2 heads this way, which we're close enough. And so we're not gonna obsess now about being oh so accurate. Not to the thing, but I will obsess over 3D form, and this ain't making me feel good. That's one way to put it. But we're gonna keep it for now. That should have bent back, shouldn't have. Not feeling this one. And yeah, then about a head in, we have where I'd imagine the tail kind of departs. It goes this direction. You see the underside of it too. That's a very important part of it. Okay. And then we have this very droopy shape. It goes out for a second, then it goes in. Intuitively, this is just too short though. Forbidden technique. Oh wow. That's like... it's actually scarily accurate. Okay, whatever. Wow. Usually like my intuition's a bit better. Now this form does feel like that should have swayed a bit more underneath. I'd be a hater, but that means this degree has to really get large over here for it to be convincing that it's getting further away from us. I digress. Calm down. I think the next form to approach... What is... Yeah, we haven't really gotten this far. There is the wing. That is always the hardest part. Can you hear that? Can you hear me like scratching my beard? I apologize. I'm like, Comically so. I'm like, I'm a little cartoon character. I'm not real. Remember. Ooh, I don't know why I use the light green on the leg that's in the foreground. That is extremely confusing. Anyway, so I'd say maybe less than a half, or maybe a half of a head's length. We have the start of the wing. You hear? And this actually was a higher degree in our actual drawing. That's interesting to say the least. Yeah, this actually would have been pretty dang close to the form that we have here. Anyways, so our wing has a very advanced form, right? We only really intersect the form about right here, and then we stop caring. You know, we have like this intersection. We create a short degree, or short ellipse, you know, a curve, if you will, around the surface of this at this point about. And then we expand above it for practically the entirety of it, and then land over here near like the final third. So we're gonna be landing about right here, wing wise. Chicken wing, chicken wing. And then we have this curl. This curl. That's really not too, I mean, unless this can be said to be traveling over the form, then I could actually kind of really see where it like drapes over the form. I kind of like viewing it like that. So instead of doing it as like this thing that's flat and in front of us, it goes here and it has to drape over the roundness of the form right here and then climb back up. However, this wing is looking mighty large. So, and I do want to kind of start from over here. Big chilling cab doing some boxes and making chili. Dude, I can kill. Chili is probably, okay, this is gonna sound weird. I'm not sure if a lot of people resonate with this. Chili is my favorite wintertime food. It is everything. It is everything you want from a wintertime food, right? It's super easy to make. I mean, prep is a bit rough for chili, I won't lie. But like in terms of physically making, like after you prep all the ingredients, you just throw it in a pot, stir it, right? and then you get some like oyster crackers and you green onion, and you get a whole bowl of it. Put the green onion in there. Get the oyster crackers, mix it in. Oh my god. Some cheese maybe. Oh my god, and it's so warm, and you have it on a cold winter night. My dad makes amazing chili, and I am crazy craving that right now. Rise, you're killing me, man. And what's up? So Cav, you plan on making any big projects involved with drawing? I think the biggest one between here and HAL, when we start the HAL comic, which is probably when I start digital, which is a while from now, I do want to do a full page Outer Wilds, or just something from a game that I enjoy. You guys give me ideas for 50%. I've never had chili. 50%, I mean Zoro. Yeah, you always talk about how you want to draw Zoro so bad, and it may look uncanny now, but you will not get better at drawing Zoro if you don't draw Zoro now. I'd say draw some Zoro. Oh, you don't know about Thriller Bark. Yeah, I was gonna say draw Zoro. Do not look it up. Do not look up Zoro Thriller Bark. It's a spoiler. You should totally dabble in digital in the meantime. It's a bit of a skill curve. Yeah. That's the thing. I've learned my lesson when it comes to teaching myself software on my own. And by the statements of those in Drawbox, they say treat learning not only digital but every art program as its own medium. Like you can't, they're so vastly different. I don't have a drawing tablet, and so flat all those muscles. Hey, then experiment, right? Just play around. 50% is about drawing what you love, right? Playing around, experimenting. But yeah, back onto digital. I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it a lot more if I have an actual course behind the software and techniques. Because yeah, I like learning Sony Vegas or Adobe Premiere or Photoshop on my own took years, and there's still things like I should know that I don't. And not to say that I will never take a course on it, right? But I just feel like I would enjoy it so much more. Anyways, yeah, big projects though. I think we're gonna have a big, I think hopefully this winter break, we'll have a big ol' maybe Outer Wilds drawing. I think that'd be fun. So let's see if we're gonna be, okay. Drape over the edge of this. What? So, yeah, there's a ton. I've heard Grimjoy recommended Procreate because it's cheap and you get that license. I've seen Krita, I think, because it supports Linux, which I like. And there's one more that Uncomfy recommended. I think it has the letter C in it. You guys know me, I'm like bad with names and stuff. I can remember letters weirdly enough, but not names. Oh, look at that. That turned out okay. I want to use a drawing pad, actually. I do have an iPad. It is dying, to say the least. Like, it can't load most of my notes sometimes. Which sucks. So I plan on using a drawing tablet. A non-visual drawing tablet, like a non-display one. I just want a flat, maybe like this big drawing tablet, angled. Cheap. Specifically cheap. But yeah, I hope maybe sometime next year I'll buy one. There will come a day where I will buy one before going, like I will experiment with it, but... Oh, really? Okay. Unfortunate. Then that's out of the window. I thought it was like a desktop application. So yeah. Then Krita maybe there. What's the one Uncomfy used and recommended? Uncomfy really swore by one a while ago. And I remember he had like a whole long message about it. Who knows? I'll find it, but it may be Krita. There's another YouTuber I watched last night. Can't remember what she was using, but who knows, right? It is definitely one that, like, once you pick, you ought to stick with, not because, like, you're gonna fail at drawing otherwise. No, it's you ought to stick with it because you know, it may be a hard learning curve at first, but switching just to another one is only going to be more confusing. All the stuff. So for this one, we have this part of the wing right here going back, and then we want another form kind of hinging off this one, draping downwards. It is continuing this velocity that kind of went up right here, and now we want this, and then has this whoosh and comes back in. So yeah, specifically I want to draw where we have this. I want to draw this. And then nailing that intersection is also going to be quite important. I'm going to do a very verbose, a very intense intersection. Even though it's not really there, just because I can't, right? Yeah. Sorry. It's a bad habit, guys. I apologize. These kind of run into each other, which means it's going to expand up here. This is a very important time to start caring about proportions, because this is where, oh my gosh, Rise, I'm now thinking about like all my favorite winter foods. I blame you. You have made me suffer today, or you have made me remember all the things I love in winter that are just a tiny bit too far away for me to enjoy. And specifically, my family makes them, and I am not with my family, and now I am sad. I think I'll see him in a couple of weeks, hopefully. I am graced with the ability to see my family quite frequently in college. That is something that I do take for granted, and I should be a bit more thankful for, despite how infrequently I may be able to see them. So this is, oh wow, so my estimate was somewhat there. We want to intersect right here. We have this unique shape, which I'm going to hold off drawing first. It's very complex. Looking down here, I'm gonna go out here and start curling inwards to kind of mimic. So I use Procreate, it's pretty great in tutorial. I know, exactly right. Like, that's the biggest selling point for me. Other than the fact that you have to have an iPad. But, you know, besides the point, right? This I should have swung back a bit more, so now it's time for our brains to go into 3D mode and solve the rest of this. .3D puzzle. Usale. Why does this pin do this to me? Could have been longer right there, but it's whatever. Oh shoot. Oh, the misery. Oh, the pain. Well, we can kind of save this a bit by doing this. And just dang it, man, that's so bad. What happened? What the heck happened? Oh, this was like so much more. Oh jeebus. Oh I'm trying to figure out how we fix this. That's so rough. It is just so not correct. Because we go here, and then it kind of immediately cuts up and goes over here, and then spans quite actually really far over here. I hate to do it to you guys. I know you guys are going to be mad at me, but we're going to just... Yeah, that's rough. Take a big sip of water real quick. Where's my pen cap? Ah, okay. Wah. We were doing really well, but yeah, that was a mighty unfortunate mistake right there. We shall live with it. This pin does upset me though. It wasn't the pin's fault, I'm not saying that. So yeah, we have our torso rather large. We're just gonna act like this one never happened, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, way too big. Jeez, okay, let's slow down. We're not doing this again. We're not doing this bit. It's not even a bit, it just sucks. Okay. It helped a lot when I did see it in 3D before I drew it, which is weird because you wouldn't expect that. It is just kind of a 2D shape up until that point. Thanks. My line work wasn't so terrible. Trying to see head. This is a very thin one, which is strange compared to the rest. Yikes. Yeah, okay, line work is kind of out the gutter, but here it begins. Here it comes. The 50 stream Caracara construction. Locking. Just looking at the bird. Oh, my music, no! Let's do some... I don't know what this is called. It's called Somewhat Good Underwater Full Album. So we'll listen to it and see if it's somewhat good. It's like my brain almost sees what I need to put on the page. Wait for it to dry for a second. Establish this center line to help me out. This is the thing, if we want to see the back, we have to move this line more towards us, which means decreasing degree. rotating this more, you know, rotating that center line more towards us, which points the rest of the torso away, which is a bit confusing. It's almost like the part of the bird is looking at us and then it's going back and then coming around. It's doing the thing that the, I think it was the otter. So that's, I think, the best we can do for right now. And I actually kind of like that a lot. Just, it's very, very strange. Yeah. I can see this going poorly for later down the line, but we'll experiment with it. And then we have our head, which is about half. You're about right there. Oof. Yeah, that's a scary one. Rather fine in it. Don't know why I got British right there, but I did. And then we have the head looking down, and we see a lot of the top of the head. Huge! Let us know if you did any Zorro drawing. And I hope you have a great night. That's way too pointed towards us. But we'll make the most out of it. Uh-oh. So you can see this, and then you see part of the brow, and then you see the rest of the head. So we'll stick with it. I'm not trusting it, but we'll sit with it for a second. And then this one we realized needed to be much more like this. Much more symmetrical about the center line. Tough ellipse to draw. What did I do over here again? I really like this one. I have no idea what I did for it. Yeah, because it isn't even particularly right over here. Anyways. We do want it to sit lower. I think that's the main thing we've learned. Sit down here, so we have our neck that goes down. Meh. Eh. Meh. Meh. Then we have half a head's length is where our... This one's... Actually, yeah, wow. I just realized we have a very short torso. Let's see, really far back here we have a really wide degree. It's where we introduce our tail. Okay, we have this, and then the tail starts right about here. Drawing on my screen with my finger. Yeah, this one we realize it swoops down and then actually goes beneath the form for a lot of it. Good night, sun. Good night, moon. Good Night Moon's the best children's book, I think, and I don't even know what it's about. I just remember being read to it every night by my mom. Nah, a bit too soon. Like, yeah. Whatever. It's definitely weird, but we're gonna stick with it. I'm a hater. And then we have our wing, which, yeah, half a head about right here. Does feel a bit extended, a bit too far, especially considering this. We're gonna have this tuft that goes out here and around the head. And there's only like a minor triangle right here before we go back. So the wing would start here. And I feel like it's less obtrusive like this. Also, yeah, so we have this, only a very minimal area right here. That's even less, but I'm being conservative. Because the leg connects in here. So maybe we could go a bit higher. Let me go up here. You know, I wouldn't say we land even that deep either. Right here. As we go back, and we go here and then down, and we go down quite early as we've discovered, because yeah, I think I was just looking at my construction more than the actual bird. We have this row of feathers. So we have more of this form to worry about than anything. Does look a bit weird. But now we can better implement this form. This music is scenic. I can't hear it. I really need to change up my music. Let's see, this is Twilight. Here, let me make it so I can hear it. It just didn't. It just ended. No, we're replaying it. Oh, shout out. Solid. Okay, and then we have this, which expands outwards. Let's see, this is going to be about, I'd say even more than a head. It's going to be about like this. I'm such a tyrant. I want to listen to the music again. Makes basically a triangle. I think I just realized my issue is there's barely a vertical jump, and I think I still did it wrong here, but I think we're gonna keep it. No. This form is killing me. We're gonna red pin this one, guys. It's that deep. It's that serious. I'm not leaving here until I understand it. What is going on? Okay, cool. What am I doing? Go. Red pin time, guys. I'm going to understand this. So our bird's form, let's say it has more of this. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that shape. And it's gonna be very bulky because like we're kind of looking straight at it on this one. On that picture, not so much, but still. Something like this. And then it's gonna travel down here. Complete music change. One of the OG songs of the channel. It'll look a bit more like this, maybe with a bit more of a initial arch, and then it goes back in. And it has this, actually, yeah, it has this like this bulge to it, and then a smoother part. And then in here, it has a continuation of that in both directions. That's the hardest part. So from here, it has this, and it makes this triangle where it goes in and then out, like so. I would think I would like to make a comic before I go and do more elaborate things. Ooh, what would this comic be? Transformers? And I feel like this line also, because this makes it feel like it's more in line with that, you know? So if we have this form, let's even, much of it dips, and then we're just here. And now we can go like this. That's it. I like this one. Maybe a bit more like straight everything, but something of the sort. It just doesn't feels like it kind of comes at us instead of going more that direction. Transformers, but I would like to have big robots, big part of the comic be mostly robots. That's what I enjoy drawing. Huge, yes. A lot of good existing works and a lot of inspiration out there. Would you what would the story be about? I think you should just make it like super edgy for no reason. Main character was raised by wolves and then taken in by a group of assassins. Why can I not get this form? Highly complex bird. This is kind of what I'm saying. Where this is over this one. And this one sits on top of this one a bit. Like if I was gonna do like a super elaborate view of everything happening here. That's kind of what I see. Yet this would need to span more over here, and this one would need to go in like this. Yet they all follow the same. So if I were to recreate that here, we have our most central form. Remember, this is like multiple block constructions in one. That's my philosophy. We have this practically horizontal line. This one would need to be a bit more horizontal, but something like this, such that we have this flow downwards. And then this one, which continues that direction. No different place, but I always found the idea of creating robots that express the human nature. I think that's awesome. I love that. Would these be big robots? Or human robots, like very, like androids almost? Yeah, I'm getting this form a bit more human size, gotcha. Would they be what style? Or like all kinds of styles of robot? Or would it be like Talos principle, so like super uncanny, like human uncanny? Like Detroit become human, or like Chappie? What kind of style are you going for? Or all of the above? Oh, that sounds cool. I like that. So, you kind of like bring this into full form here. Implement it onto our bird. We can use one of our older constructions as well. So, all of this in mind, because we have this continual line downwards. This but higher, basically. Actually, no, because now we have, so we have this form. For like Chappie, someone join relate to the characters. Yeah, I like that. I feel like that should have been sunk in a bit more. Now what we can do is to continue this path. And then this would have that carved into it. Now this is subtractive, so not necessarily something we want to do because it undermines the solidity of the form, but we'd play out something like that. Now we have this continually flowing. Not fully outfitted, nothing, just a pair of pants, a hat, and a scarf. I like it. I've always loved junk robots. I'm not sure if that's what you implied you're going for, but it's what like I imagined. I think that's what we want. And then you could have all these elaborate tail feathers coming out around various ways and whatever. So 3 forms. And just and we could maybe divide this one into like a bulkier one like this, and then have that, but it would be something like that. Ironically, Transformers, though. Cool. So, I think we accomplished this tomorrow. I know we're kind of spamming this, and that's blah, 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 blah. I know. But I'm having fun with it. Is it kind of sucky having another construction under our repertoire? Yeah, but, or another, like... I know there is a fine line between too many constructions, too many attempts, and whatever. You know, sometimes you just gotta call it quits. But I would consider this the learning part, and I know I sound like I'm coping or making excuses, but this is legitimately, I think this is the right direction, and I'm very happy with this so far. I'm also just exceptionally tired. I've had headaches, and I'm very tired as of recent. I wouldn't say lethargic, but close to lethargy. What is lethargy? Is that a Z? Wait. Not like, okay, wait. Lethargy, lacking energy or enthusiasm. Maybe, I guess, I don't know. Who knows what we got, but we'll take it easy. Getting back into the saddle drawing kind of sucks. I can't imagine it's easy, you know? Like taking a break from something that you love and then returning to it. Maybe you're a bit rusty or just not into the swing of things, but you got to get back on the horse as the saddle is implied, right? And dude, I'm craving chili right now, Rise. I'm not gonna lie. You've tortured me. You've forsaken me tonight with their... Speaking of chili. But yeah, so that being said, everybody, I think we're gonna call it for tonight. You know, pretty on par stream. Jeez, a lot of stuttering. I didn't mean to press that button. I meant to press this button. There, wrong pause. But yeah, so successful night. Even though we didn't get I really wanted to finish it tonight, but you know, whatever. Tomorrow's Friday, and let's hope we can make some good leeway on this Friday. And Fridays I can just draw for longer, so I'm really excited for that. I think that's everything. Yes. Yeah, so we're gonna be streaming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we'll worry about taking a break sometime next week. Next week is actually gonna be crazy heavy, so yeah. Oh, Discord. Uh-oh. I am checking Discord. Oh, you jerk. That looks really good too. Do you put green beans in there? What is that? Put green beans in your chili? I don't know. If those are green beans, I don't know. Now, if those are like green pepper, then hell yeah. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys very much for joining me tonight. My mouth is watering. That is unfortunate. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Dang, I want chili so bad. Okay, good to hear. I was kind of waiting just to see what you put in chat. Okay, thank God.